everybody, welcome my channel Y&R The Young and the Restless full episode today August 24, 2020, Y&R Monday August 24, 2020. Young and the Restless spoilers tease that it was like a staggering vibe happening between the single and its mingling readiness in the city of Genoa. Is there any competition for Elena Dawson's involvement? Something might be imminent that caused Evan Hamilton's feelings to the point of worrying Elena. Should 11 fans worry that an impatient is about to interrupt the merry festival between Elena and Devon? The answer is definitely yes. That's because it looks like Nate Hastings is about to enter Elena's fight for affection. Up until this point, it looked like a lock that Elena and her billionaire boyfriend would use to walk down the aisle. Not so fast. Initially, Elena was more inclined to Nate than to Devon. They both worked in medicine and Devon still grieves over the death of his wife Hillary Hamilton. But it turns out, these two forged a relationship and she actually helped him turn a corner of his pain. For his part, he would go mad if he didn't see what was right in front of him. An attractive and kind woman could treat him with respect. It's no surprise that the two merge, but now the alliance will be in jeopardy if it is correctly speculated that Nate and Devon will be interested in Elena. James and Sarpy are a couple in real life as well as in the real of life. Some fans may be upset to learn that Nate can drive between the couple on screen. But the drama is the name of the game of the day. So far, Nate is satisfied with the trend of his career development. But a man can only work so much. Chance to visit the penthouse to check out Adam. Chelsea was surprised to learn he cared about him and changed the subject to Abby, making Chance think it was worse than he thought. He remembers keeping Adam's identity a secret and he would save his life and continued if Adam needed a friend he could rely on, he could be that friend. Then, Adam arrives and reports that nothing happened during his session. Chelsea thought that was a sign not to treat him. Adam won't stop until he gets the whole damn ugly truth. At the club, Abby caught up with Jack and they discussed Victoria's announcement before he got a message from Tracy and invited Abby home with him. Abby and Jack joined Tracy at home, where she had prepared the movie for filming. Jack hopes to preview it and find out why it is so important to Dina. The movie home is a scene where Dina hugs newborn Jack and talks to John. Jack couldn't help but feel emotional. Then, after showing Dina the movie, Jack thinks she wants them to watch it and hears John say that love and family are all that really matters. At the farm, Nikki finds Victor worried about betrayal. She revealed that she met Victoria in Newman and accepted the offer to be a COO. Victor congratulates her, he sees it as good news. When she works there, he will know what's going on. Nikki will not be an eye or a side. Victor warned her which side it would come. At Sharon's whereabouts, Ray told Sharon that Adam had a lot of nerves emerging there. Sharon reminded him that she texted Adam and explained that he went through a traumatic experience as a child. Ray smirked, realizing she wanted Sharon to help and calling him the center. Sharon argued that she was in a unique position to help Adam. Ray thinks he'll take advantage of her and let her put her own needs above hers. Sharon understood where her concerns came from. Ray insists he's not jealous. Sharon asks Ray to trust so she can protect herself and set her own boundaries. Ray won't drop it, this is not a random person to come to her. He persuaded Adam not to think about the price she would pay and asked, "Is it worth it?" Sharon had weighed the pros and cons and knew how to avoid Adam's pitfalls. Ray wouldn't fight her. If she needed someone to lean on, he would be there. In the penthouse, Chelsea was not pleased that Adam had turned to Sharon. There were other people out there specializing in memory recovery. Adam argued that she knew his history. Chelsea understood they were related but was disappointed that he was behind her. Adam didn't want to give it up unless it was a possibility. Chelsea shouted, "Here's what you two do, that's what you guys have always done. This is why it would be a mistake." Adam reassured Chelsea that she was the woman he loved. She couldn't imagine how Ray took the news. Chelsea knew he would keep her in the dark if Sharon didn't insist on telling her. Adam must go into this to be the best husband and father possible. He wants Chelsea to support. Chelsea believes following this path will backfire. The conversation turned to hope. Chelsea thinks she wants him not to have this. Adam couldn't be happy with this hanging on him. Chelsea offered to start over. Adam disagrees. Running away is not the answer, but if she doesn't want him to do this, he won't. Chelsea informed him that nothing good could happen. That's not what you need. Kyle met Lola at the society and welcomed her home. In the hallway, Theo told someone over the phone that he didn't want them to know what was going to happen. He's very happy to have everyone on board and promises to take care of them. Meanwhile, Kyle asked Lola about Miami. She said it was not fun. At the door, Mariah greets Theo and asks him to let Lola rest. Continuing to step forward and with open arms, "Welcome home, Lola." She grinned. They entered the kitchen and Mariah told Kyle that she and Theo talked about him being fired, and she saw the other side of him. Kyle feels things can improve between them now. Even if he's with Lola. In the kitchen, Theo confessed Jack's presentation of his ideas and Lola laughed. She was very excited to hear him confide in Mariah about it. Theo said a new door had opened and he could hear her voice in his head. "I really miss you." She missed him, too, and revealed her ride was a complete disaster. She cut her hole with the restaurant. She had to leave that dream behind to focus on a new dream. In the living room, Mariah talks to Kyle about Sharon's uncertain situation and how amazing Tessa's transition is. She asked about Summer and Kyle said that their relationship is both personal and professional. Mariah could possibly be happy around her, she was great with Faith. Theo appeared, texting Billy and Kyle to approach. Kyle wanted to correct and eliminate the hostility he had built. They were still a family. According to Contemplation, family is forever. Theo told Lola he thought Kyle was apologizing. He got a message from Billy and was delighted. Lola urged, "Go get him." At Grand Phoenix, Nick lets Phyllis into her room. He's bathing her and she smells essential oils. He has bath salts and candles, and Phyllis is off to a great start. As she wears the bathrobe, Nick sends her a link to a video game about dinosaur bones. Choose your fighter. They say nonsense while playing on the phone. Phyllis triumphed and cried. After dinner and a delicious dessert, she tells Nick that he nailed the perfect exit. Now she knows her ideas are valuable. She wanted Grand Phoenix to have a private club specifically catered to women's escapism. She calls it the Grand Phoenix Escape Club. Nick liked it. He liked looking at her passionately and excitedly. It's sexy like hell. Abby arrives at Grand Phoenix, where Phyllis continues to feel how peaceful it is without the noise of construction work. Abby knows she's responsible for her bones and warns her victory won't last. Phyllis thinks the bones will hold things in place for a while. Abby will wait for Phyllis to self-destruct, then she'll swoop in and take over. Phyllis alludes to a new venture but will not reveal any details. Chance appeared and Abby joined him. He's concerned about the CEO transformation at Newman. Abby was shocked to realize he was worried about Adam. At the ranch, Victor asked Chelsea about Adam. She shared that he was still very shocked and overwhelmed. Victor wanted her to tell him what his father thought of him. Chelsea will help him get through this. Victor was pleased that they were on the same side and said that his biggest regret was letting Hope convince him to let Adam grow up in Kansas without his father. He urged Chelsea to continue forcing Adam to move forward, not back. Adam went to Sharon's place, where Ray opened the door. Sharon said, "Please let him in," and explained that Adam needed her help. Ray let them talk after warning Adam not to stay overdue. Sharon apologized to Nick yesterday and knows Adam needs help. Adam was not interested in that, he cares about her. He regretted not realizing she wasn't well. "I know about cancer and surgery," Nick told me. Sharon shed tears and licked her situation. Adam was stunned because it had been going on for a while. Sharon chose to only talk to a few people. She should have told him yesterday. She assured him that she had everything she needed to defeat this and wanted to talk about him. Adam was reluctant, but Sharon urged him to open it. Adam admitted it was very difficult. They passed him without being able to remember the cause of a man's death. She asked him if he remembered anything after the incident. Adam thought it was strange that they didn't attend AJ's funeral. He shared that Chelsea thinks he's better than what he should remember. "What do you think, Sharon?" She felt it would continue to erode him unless he regained his memories. Sharon knew the technique of regaining repressed memories and gave some experimentation. Adam didn't want to speak to Chelsea, but Sharon insisted she was told because of their history. Adam will consider it. But Sharon insists she is told due to their history. Adam will consider it. But Sharon insists she is told due to their history. Adam will consider it. At the Crimson Lights, Ray told Nick that Adam was at home with Sharon. Nick was annoyed. Ray thinks she's out of their life. Nick says Adam always comes back. Ray recounts that last time they broke up with him. He's not jealous but worried that whatever Adam needs, she won't be able to refuse. Adam is completely self-centered. Nick agrees that he should be the last person around Sharon, but she has a big heart and will want to be there for him. Why is there Nate in the picture? Maybe it's work-related, maybe it's related to him realizing that Elena is a very nice person. Whatever the reason, don't expect Devin to give up his woman without fighting. Tell us Y&R fans, would you like to meet Elena with Nate or with Devin? Remember to get a hold of what's going on with Y&R right now. Come back here often to check out Young and the Restless revelations, news and updates.